Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna look at the LEGO Star Wars 75345 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack set from the Star Wars Clone Wars show. Now this set came out at the beginning of January 2023, which means this set has been out for about a year now. And by the way, I got this set through Walmart for about $20 in March 2023, which means I've had this set in my hands for about 2/3 of a year, which almost feels like a long time ago. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and be sure to click on the bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video. So now let's have a look at the box. So on the front of the box, we have an epic picture of the clone troopers using their AV-7 anti-vehicle cannon, looking pretty cool. And I like the background that gives a suspense of adventure to it. It tells you that the 4 clone troopers included are 1 501st clone specialist, 1 501st officer, and 2 heavy troopers. This set contains 119 pieces and is for ages 6 and up. Here's one side with a picture of the AV-7 anti-vehicle cannon, as well as the Clone Wars 20th anniversary logo. And here's the top with a picture of the 501st clone specialist. And here's the other side. And on the back of the box, it shows you some of the cool features you can do with the AV-7 anti-vehicle cannon, as well as the clone troopers walking. And here's the bottom with the UPC. So now let's get this open and see the contents. Okay guys, so here's everything out of the box. And we get 2 regular bags. One is big and one is medium size. And we also get a small mini bag that contains the visors and antennas. And last but not least, we get an instruction manual. So now it's time to start building and I can't wait. Here it is, all put together, and I first thought that this set was gonna be pretty bad because of the artwork of the cannon on the box, but now that I see it in person after building it, it just looks super cool along with the 4 clone troopers. So let's have a look at the clone troopers first and then the cannon. Alright, so first up we've got the 501st officer, who's the main clone trooper, I think. And I have to say, he actually looks really good as a minifigure. I'm loving the blue and white armor that he has on him. It just looks super glossy, and he just looks like a knight in shining armor. The details on the armor are incredible, especially the equipment on his belt. He's also got the little blue rangefinder, also known as his antenna, which reminds me of Boba Fett. And what's cool about it is that you can move it up and down, kind of like a CCTV camera. And he comes with a mini blaster pistol, in which you can put in either hand. And surprisingly, they come with a spare pistol in case you lose it. And And what's really cool about him is that when you remove the helmet, you can actually see who's inside. And just as I suspected, it's a he who's inside. And I like the expression overall, nothing too special, but he looks great overall. And next up, we've got the 501st Clone Specialist. And although I've never heard of this type of clone trooper until now, he actually looks really great. I'm loving the helmet that's got these really cool goggles that kind of look like spy vision goggles. You can move it up and down, which is pretty cool. And when you take the helmet off, you can see that it's that same old face expression again. And moving down to the torso, the armor looks amazing. And the details are just super cool. I really like the equipment as well as the yellow dent. And what's pretty interesting is that the sleeves are blue instead of white, which is pretty odd but still an interesting choice. And he also comes with a long blaster in which you can put in either hand. And I must say that blaster is pretty well designed. Last but not least, we get two heavy troopers. Now both of them look really good in terms of design, but the details are just spectacular. I'm loving the newly designed blue visors on their helmets. They look like eye shades to me, which is pretty funny. And they can also move up and down. And moving down to their torsos, the details are just incredible once again. We've got the equipment on their belts, as well as the gray strap around their body. And on the back, we've got some really cool equipment again. And what's really amazing, unlike the other clone troopers included in the set, is that they've got this cool symbol from the Star Wars movies and shows. And they also come with two medium-sized blasters in which you can put in either hand. Oh, by the way, the legs look really amazing too. And now that we finished looking at the 4 clone troopers, we're now gonna have a look at the main attraction of this set, which is the AV-7 anti-cannon vehicle. Now, the proportions of this vehicle looks really outstanding and amazing. And I love how they use different shades of gray on the legs and most of the cannon vehicle instead of just sticking to one shade of gray, which is something LEGO could have done. But I'm really happy that they use different shades of gray with light and dark, and it really blends well, especially the different colors that they used on it, like red, as well as some black. Also, the cannon is fully articulated, in which I didn't expect. And I must say the articulation is really amazing. So you can swing the legs in and out, which is pretty fun. You can also bend the legs forward and back, which is pretty amazing. And it's on a click joint so that you can have it at the angle of your choice. So you can have your cannon flat, or you can have it in a cool pose if you like. Also, the head can move a little bit so that you can target where you want to shoot the laser cannons. Now, it's really limited, but you do get a decent amount. So here we have the hole to fit your laser cannons, in which we will show later. And I also like the design of the head with the long stick. And right here, we've got a little space so we can fit any of your clone troopers and sit on the cannon, so you can choose one of the heavy troopers or the clone specialist or the 501st officer. To put any of the clone troopers on the cannon, just grab any clone trooper of your choice. I'm gonna grab the 501st officer, so we're just gonna slot him around here. And then we're just gonna lift him up, put the cannon down, and there you go. Now, the character may fall pretty easily like this, but it's a pretty fun concept. Now, looking at the 2 red laser cannons you get in this set, you can see that they're translucent red, which I really like. And to put them in the cannon, just look for the hole on the cannon right here. And then we're just going to slot the red laser right inside. Wait until you hear a click. Yep, it's in. We're just going to put the officer back. And to launch, just basically push the red stick and then it'll launch pretty well. Now, the launcher is really powerful because it's a spring-loaded shooter. So do be careful that it doesn't fly onto someone's face. Or if it goes flying around your house, that it's really hard to find it. Now, let's do it in slow-mo. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my review on the LEGO Star Wars 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack set. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button as I really want to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. Also, feel free to leave a like and comment as it really helps the channel. And if you want to get this set, then I'll leave the Amazon link so you can order it in the description below. So thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.